I mean, I just said the last 2 focus games on stream were 3-2 either way. And then they just go and win 3-2 in that game before the stream as well. They're just warming up their 3-2s, boys and girls. The odds have just been slashed on this being 3-2. It's actually not a bad scoreline for this. I can see it happening. Class like a goal. Depending on the mood they're in, class like a goal. And Focus just try and outscore whoever they're playing on the day, which I absolutely love, by the way. So they're welcome on the stream anytime. Class are definitely up there with one of the most streamed teams as well. Right, we did get the magic number of 22. What is this camera? Right, I'll try and make the best of this with what I can. But that, Invezi, is horrific, and he's gone all the way through under 2 minutes. It's Davis with the flying header. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was complaining about the camera. Look at that. Delosa, who I was crying out for to play in cam. What a camera angle that is. I mean, did Class have centre and concede a goal in under 2 minutes? Either way, it was a great finish from Davis, and we said Jerkosh is the one getting all the plaudits. He's still a very dangerous man. I know he got multitude of goals last season for Lincoln. And like I said, Focus just like to outscore their opposition, so long may it continue as far as they're concerned. But lots of defending to do, I'm sure, now, because Class will have the absolute handbrake taken off of this game. Because if they don't score, they don't get any points. It's as simple as that for the team in blue and white from right to left. Didn't even have time to tell you about the teams. It's Focus in the all black from left to right. 11th in the league out of 14. And they're starting at a rapid pace. Here is Invezi. Gets absolutely cleaned out. No booking though, so just the free kick from this left-hand side, 34 yards out. It looks like he's going to swing it in, maybe do a little cross shot, but either way, it's outside of the foot. Does cross shot it in, and I tell you what, we didn't get the best angle of it, but it looked like they got the header towards goal at the very least. Must have taken a deflection. I don't think the goalkeeper saved it. It went like a rocket though, so correct me if I'm wrong. Edge of the box it goes, misses with the header. Snoop gets there. Don't know who Snoop is. Kayo maybe. Oh, there's Kayo. It's definitely not him. Good header. Down to Class Doyle. Fires it wide. For some reason, they've been given a penalty instead. I mean, it's zooming in on that guy. No idea why. LaVue, is that with the penalty? I mean, it's been tucked away regardless of who it was. It would be strange if a CDM took it, but that's who it looked like on the back of the shirt. And just like that, Class have restored parity. It's one apiece. One of the strangest starts to a fixture I've ever witnessed. A diving header and a phantom penalty all within 10 minutes. Told you it was worth waiting for, boys and girls. Doyle into Chapman, their top goal scorer so far this season. 7 goals, 4 assists. Not bad for 2 weeks worth of work. Class now got that goal and they're able just to settle down. They know they don't have to chase anything. Starving. Focus off the ball as Wiltshire Perlo goes long. Gallen takes it down. Kayo's there. Having a good start to the game, he is. Jerkosh. Out wide it goes. We might get to see it. Coyote. Very good player, not a great cameraman is Invezi. Addy does well. Gets it through to Snoop. Doyle first time off to Kayo. That, I mean, it's pretty much thread of the needle stuff. He did get a helping hand. Invezi, good feet from him. Player comes in though, and I tell you what, that's a rush of blood to the head. It's going to come all the way across. Snoop cuts it back onto that right foot. I don't think he needed to go on the outside. I think if he came inside, he would have been absolutely fine. Went the side the goalkeeper was already at, and it's a good save from Logan. Still had a lot to do, from Coburn, sorry. Still a lot to do, and Chubb Naldinho has made it into the starting 11 somehow. I don't quite know how he's done that. He's not on our list. But there he is. Snoop is there. Snoop is Migan, so I'm gonna, depending on what mood I'm in, Go with Migan. Shisui under pressure from Jerkosh, who of course has been very quiet so far, but do not rest on your laurels when that man is around 20 goals in the first 2 and a bit weeks of this VPG season 14. I just noticed Delos is in the chat shouting his own name. Jerkosh off of Shisui Shiki, keeps it on. Coyote, back post is on, but I mean it needed to be a 100 out of 100 ball, and it was only 99. Shisui Shiki from the back for Class. The game just slowed down a little bit now, and it could, to be fair, it couldn't have kept up at that pace, he says. As Class, this is some brilliant football. Class Doyle sends the keeper the wrong way, and there is goal number 3 for the season for the Class gaffer. Excellent play from Class first and foremost, but that finish reeked of experience. It reeked of experience. There's a man who'll get you 30 goals a season easily. And Class have turned the tide 2-1. Delosa, good work from him. Davis trying to win it back. Jerkosh does win it back. Edge of the box is Delosa. Goes out wide to Coyote, but Migan is there. Dispossesses and sets Addy off again. Addy is the cam for Class. Getting a bit of a free roll at the moment. There was some really good football that led to that goal. That second goal for Class. First one, skeptical. Second one, absolutely not. Well deserved. And Captain America, cool as you like. Cool as you like. Delosa has nipped in though. Gets into the box. Number 7 is there. I do believe that is the goal scorer, Laviu. QPR just beat Prolific. Wow. Wow. Their first win of the season, I believe it is as well. Near post, flick on. Good save from Logan. I don't know who it was. I think it was the goal scorer, Davis. Looking for his second headed goal of the night. Logan says no. A flick on at the near post, and then it was a near post headed opportunity as well. I tell you what, Josh Chapman is in here, squares up his man. Great tackle. I don't know who Kerr is. I mean, Salco's there. It might be. I don't know who it is. Hudson, maybe? Either way, Chubnaldinho swings it into the back sticks. Headed out by Migan. Az picks it up, gives it to Delosa. Chubnaldinho, good turn from him, but Laviu is there again. Addy finds striker's feet, 2v3. Chapman and Doyle teaming up well. Kerr there again. We need to find out who Mr. Kerr is. I do think it's T. Hudson. It would make sense because he's a world-class centre-back. Delosa, though, looking for a through ball. Can't find it. 2 minutes till half-time. Good feet from Addy. He's had a good first half. Shisui Shiki happy to keep the ball for this Class side. Or I say that and they go long. And that's why they went long. Because Invezi was offside. And if they can get something cooking from here, Focus, which they can't, they're going to have to do some last-minute defending here as Laviu breaks through. Back stick, it was a difficult ball. Ads heads home, and that is going to be confirmation of half-time. And a bit like the Exito game last week, Focus found themselves ahead. And then by the time I come on camera, they're not ahead anymore. Like I said, they're very good to watch from a neutral point of view. If you're sat at home in your Focus jersey or your Focus hat, maybe not an easy watch. But like I said in the commentary box, the first goal, I'm skeptical about it, but the second goal, I mean, that's just Class living up to their name. Great football, playing through the thirds, finds their striker, finds their talisman, puts it away with that wealth of experience. A very classy finish, finishing off a very classy bit of play. But Focus came out of the traps like an animal, and they've just been blunted by this Class side, which we thought might happen because they've got some extremely good defensive players. But if anyone can find another goal, I do believe it's Class, because they've got goals for days. And once again, I will apologise for this camera. I'm going to have to speak to Invezi. Only started playing pro clubs about a year ago now, did Invezi. I like to think Pro Clubs Weekly had a good part to play in that. He played in a Pro Clubs Weekly draft one day, randomly turned up from his foot escapades. And we convinced him to stick around, and now he's playing in the UK Prem. It's a real Jamie Vardy story. Gallen misses out with that pass, but wins it back to Jerkosh. Coyote back to Mr. Salko. Good football from Focus, playing class at their own game. Davis lays it off to his gaffer, goes over the top. Shisui Shiki, though, speaking of wealth of experience, there he is. Heading home to his goalkeeper. And of course, Class Doyle wins the header, but Josh Chapman could not get onto that flick on, so Focus will restart from the back. Leview, quality player, that man. Gallen into striker's feet. Hands off to Delosa, runs back into traffic in the form of Leview. Someone left something on someone, which means Class will have a free kick on the halfway line. Didn't see it myself. Coyote, Shisui Shiki to Addy, to Leview, has been quality so far this game. Salko steps in. Wigwam into Davis, who gives it to the on-rushing Delosa. Thought he had the burners on his man there. Cut back into danger. Wiltshire Perlo wins it very, very high up for the centre-back. Maybe forgot he was playing centre-back and not wide midfield. He is a wide midfielder by trade. Played well at centre-back, though. Nice and aggressive going forward. Might be slightly in a good position there, but loses out to Chubnaldini, who slides it through to the goal scorer, looking for Jerkosh. 20 goals this season. Of course, you're going to look for that man in the box. They will get a corner, however. Just under 60 minutes gone. Focus. A goal down after being a goal up. Delosa swings it in. Near post flick on. There is Davis. He's on a hat-trick now. It's 2 apiece. The near post flick on was spot on. They've clearly worked on that in training, and he's not going to miss from there. 3 yards out. Great finish by Davis. It is Desmond. 2-2. Addy, good turn. That 3-2 is looking good, boys and girls. The 3-2 is looking good. Chubnaldinho. It was him winning the ball back and sliding it through to Davis that got them that corner in the first instance. I tell you what, Logan's come a long way there, but turned out to be the right decision. Unlike last week, Focus have got themselves back into this game. 2 apiece. And the game looking very open at the moment as well. Both sides want to win this game. Think they can win this game. Coyote heads it across, and I tell you what, if he wanted to take that down, the ball was so good, he probably could have. Josh Chapman holds it up nicely. Gives it to Az. Leview swings it in. It's going to be there again, but Chubnaldinho is there again. Good play from him, Wiltshire Perlo, in the nick of time. Kayo, good turn from him. Slide rule pass. Mr. Salko is there again. Does give it away to Az, though. Swings it in, back post. There is Class Doyle. I tell you what, you would put your absolute house on that. Your mortgage, your car, everything you need. And he's put it wide. It was put on a plate from Az. Wow. Wow. Are they going to rue that? Are they going to rue that mischance? He's so good in the air as well. Chubnaldinho, edge of the box, gives it to his gaffer. Good foot in from Leview. Gives it to Class Doyle. Sets off Chapman, but there's 4 black shirts around him at the moment. That's a great ball through to Class Doyle. There's a man at the back post if he can find him. Coyote does well getting back. Will be at the expense of a corner, however. And it is the cameraman to take this. Invezi from this near side. Switching wings to take this. Captain America wins the first one, but it is blocked and now played out. Jerkosh runs into heavy traffic. Leview there again. He's got to be in for a shout for man of the match. Class Doyle looking to turn provider. Swings it into the back post. Headed down. There is Josh Chapman. Ah, that's a fantastic tackle in the nick of time. 15 minutes from the end of the game. And if a goal went in there, whew, we know Class can defend as well. That's almost as good as a winner. Anzinho, right in the nick of time. Good football from Focus here, though. Coyote goes to the back post. Chubnaldinho down to Delosa. Good save from Logan. Parries it out. Wiltshire Perlo almost completes the clearance, but Chubnaldinho's there again. What a second half he's having. Edge of the box it goes then. Coyote down to Gallen. Coyote there again. Looking for the byline, or is he? Don't think even he knows, but his team still got possession. Wigram slides it through to Jerkosh. Oh, either side. A foot either side, and it was in. Good positioning from Logan. Clastoy with the overhead kick. 3v2. Gives it to the man on the left-hand side. It is Lavieu breaking through. Already got a goal to his name straight down the throat of Koblerone. Like I said, both of these sides believe they can win this game. Both of these sides going hell for leather. 7 minutes left. We don't want this game to end. It took a while to get us started, but we don't want it to end. Jerkosh has a man to the left-hand side. Goes for the 1-2. There is a big finish from Jerkosh, the goal machine. It's goal number 21. And Focus are righting some wrongs from last week. 3-2 last week against them. 3-2 up this week. Wow. Wow, we called it before the game. Unless Class have a final sting in the tail here. Oh, these boys. Let's get Focus on every night. Right, 3 minutes for Class to get something out of this game. To be fair, they deserve it, but it's weird. Both sides deserve to win it, which normally means it probably should be a draw, right? But a draw just wouldn't seem fair in this game either for either side, so... I'm almost speechless. Lavieu, how is he on the losing side? It makes no sense. Being one of the best players on the park tonight. Migan heads it down to Addy. Gives it to Josh Chapman. Surrounded by black shirts. Mr. Salko being one of them. Someone gets an applause. I imagine he's applauding Mr. Salko, who made that tackle. But let's not forget about that Anzino tackle as well. 15 virtual minutes ago. Ball comes in from Invezi. Mr. Salko there again. Migan heads it in. I'm not sure what that clearance was, but it works out for the boys in black, and they will pick up all 3 points.